Hello. In this video we're going to learn how to add a new bank account to the chart of accounts. We can use these steps for adding any new accounts to our chart of accounts, but for now we're going to focus on a new bank account. So I'm in a sample manufacturing bike company file. So it's just a sample file so that I can show you the steps that are involved. So from your home screen, we often do everything from our home screen. We're going over to this section over on the right that is called the company section, and there is a button for chart of accounts. So we'll click on chart of accounts, and then it lists all of the accounts that are currently set up, and it lists the balances within those accounts. But along the bottom are some activities that you could do with this particular window. We're going to click on the account button. That opens the drop-down menu, and from the account button we're going to choose new because we're setting up a new account. So the screen opens that QuickBooks now needs to know what kind of an account are you opening. So you could open a new income account, expense, so you would choose the category, or you could track the value of your assets, and that's what we're going to do by clicking on bank, because we're going to open a new bank account, and then we'll click the account or the continue button. So now QuickBooks needs the type of account, so we can confirm that we've chosen bank at the top. Now we can type in our information in the text boxes. So the account name, we could put checking account. It's Canadian dollars will be the currency, but of course we have many choices, but in our case we'll choose Canadian dollars. We can do any description, main account for the company. We might be setting up a separate checking account that we would use only for payroll purposes, for instance. And then we would put the account number that the bank has provided us. So just enter any number there. And then if you've got an opening balance, you click on the opening balance button, which I just did. And then you can fill in the screen at this point. So if you're just entering it but there has been activity, then you would need to enter the ending date and the balance from your last bank statement if you received a bank statement on that account. If it did not have a balance before your QuickBooks start date, then just click cancel and we'll use a transaction to put money into the account. So when we're first setting up books, when they're brand new, we probably won't have a balance, so we would just cancel that out and not start with an opening balance. And when we do that, we would be moving money over, probably with a transaction where the owner invests in the company. So then that we would increase cash, and we would also increase owner's equity at that point. So we would do it with a transaction. So we're done. We're done with the information. So we just click Save and Close. And then it wants to know if we want to set up any online services. If you're working directly online with your bank, then you would go ahead and do that. In our case, we're not, so we'll just click on No, and then we're finished. That's all there is that you need to know on how to create a new account, new bank account in the chart of accounts.